Molly's Muffins coming from the one spot here. Let's just take a look at the league history for a second. Look at that straight line right in the middle of it. 1921 record all time. One little playoff appearance, instant first round exit. You gotta love to see it. So the example of consistency in the league, right? We'll go over to the draft first. From the one spot, Jay Taylor didn't mess that up. Comes back with Chubb, pretty good pick. James Conner, that's where it starts to go south. Deontay Johnson and Herbert at the 4-5 turn. The next turn, Goddard and Elijah Moore. The next turn, carries Tony Robert Woods. Rondell Moore, Joe Burrow. Comes back with Gesicki and Landry. And then ends the draft with Jamison Williams. That is the squad looking at what it looks like now. I looked at this team, and the weaknesses are just I don't even know if I want to say one position's weak. Obviously, the quarterback's good, the RB1's good. I think wide receiver is pretty soft. Deontay, Elijah Moore, Rondale Moore, definitely not going to be in the top half of the league in projected wide receivers. It's got a little depth, but like no people who are week in and out starters. So might fare pretty good on bye weeks. Looks as of right now anyway like he's got a couple fill-ins, maybe Jamison Williams later in the season, but has three tight ends on the roster. It's kind of interesting. I guess he's betting on the Goddard breakout. And I would say that the strength of the team is definitely like the running back and QB, right? But then also just sort of the floor that they give him. So it's funny. I showed the chart, and I think that he's got a high floor and a low ceiling. So I'm projecting, right around a 6 or 7 finish again. Just because Herbert and Taylor, like, it's going to be pretty hard to mess that up and lose a bunch of games. Chubb is obviously really good, going to be really consistent too. But I don't see like who's stepping up to be the MVP of this team. Who's stepping up and being amazing? Because Deontay already had a great season last year. So did Elijah Moore. So did James Conner. I don't see anybody from this bench like being a league winner. And these guys, the top three, kind of are what they are. So he better hope that some of these guys do exactly what they did last year. I do think it's a decent team. The draft grade is going to be worse than the team expectation. I'd say the draft grade's a C minus just because, it takes no skill to click Taylor at number one. And I think from there, the third round pick's pretty bad. I don't think that the wide receivers are necessarily elite. So, typical for Molly's Muffins, right? High floor, low ceiling. And I don't know who's going to be amazing from this team. So, 7 or 6 finish overall. Congrats, Sam. Going for 4 straight years of it.